Good morning, everyone. Let's get this bread. A lot happened last night. The market is very, very bullish to start out the day. It looks like we just opened up for the day. Let's drop down to the 15-minute chart. Frankie the Farmer. Good morning. All right, so I want to start out looking at the cues. Sir Swain, let's get this bread. All right, yeah, let's see how we start out the day. I'm actually dropped to the 5 minute. We'll have the EMAs on. All right, we starting the day selling off a little bit, selling off to the EMA. Let's see if we get a break. Has support on the Qs being, I'd like to watch this 491 level, see if we start coming to close the gap. But yeah, we're kind of like selling off to start the day, but how many of y'all's portfolios are at all-time highs? I know mine is. My wife was talking about hers being at all-time highs. Hey, it's a good time to own some stocks, kind of. Probably a little bit tougher to buy up here at all-time highs. Missed the MU call. Yeah, I saw MU was kind of a big part of this move. Good morning, Manuel. Yeah, we're selling off. Tesla's up. One thing I'm not sure if y'all noticed. Here, let's see if we can zoom out. Well, I guess it doesn't work so much on the daily chart, but we're kind of filling in this gap right now. Here, let me go back to the 4 hour. That's where I found it. There's a gap up to about 495. It looks like we're filling in right now. Jorman, good morning. Your travesty, good morning. All right, so on the 2 minute, we're crossing down, getting across to the downside on the 2 minute. I'm gonna stay on the 5 for now. Try to let the market establish some things. I'll see if we can get below this. I might hop in on some. Manuel, good morning. And Akeem, good morning. Make any good trades, Akeem? All right, hold on. Let's look at this on the 10. Just make sure there's no sweeping liquidity. 15. Hey, this could possibly be liquidity on the 15, but I think we might be coming down a little bit. We'll see. Vibes with chills. Bless up, bro. Let's have a good one today. Yes, sir. I'm trying to wait out these first 15 minutes. They kind of have it going. I feel like I need to get the news up somewhere because we got a lot going on today. Like, I feel like I need to get some kind of monitor on what the Fed's saying. Because they say one thing, we can drop like a rock. DXCM. Here, let's go split screen. DXCM. Dexcom will release third quarter financial results. Okay. Let me make sure I'm still. That's going to take me a little bit to analyze. All right, so we crossed on the 2 minute on the cues. Want to see if that continues with strength or if they kind of slow down a little bit right here, or maybe we get some sort of pullback. Oh, that's on the weekly chart with Dexcom. Let's see. So we got to cross to the downside on the 4 hour. All right, we're still selling off on the Qs. Nvidia, hold on. I want to pull up Nvidia because Nvidia was at a kind of major level of resistance. All right, so Nvidia looks like came up here, wicked this. Yeah, there's kind of a lot to watch right now. I'm gonna just watch the Qs just to kind of get everything so I don't miss anything, because Meta's looking hot, Nvidia's looking hot, Tesla's looking hot. All right, if we get some strength right here to the downside, I'm looking at a put. Let's see. Let me keep watching on a 2. Tatiana, good morning. Yeah, I want to pull up the SPY over here too. Come down to a lower time frame. What I call as support on the SPY, like, I think I called a 574. Let's see if we this candle stays below here. Looks like we might be getting bought up on the Qs. So I'm trying to make sure it's not liquidity. Oh, PayPal going making moves too. Yeah, I know my portfolio is doing well today. Was on an AMD call from last night. Yeah, I don't know if y'all were on stream when I was looking at it yesterday, but I know that might have been you yesterday on Cakes that had called that AMD call. But yeah, Derive had called AMD as well, that website we were looking at. I'm gonna have to take another look at that today. Yeah, we're just blasting up. Let me look at this on some different time frames, see if I see anything interesting. So we pulled down to that 48 EMA on the 10 minute, and then we kind of bought up. This might be no, we didn't come down and sweep anything. Look on the 15. Let's see. Go back to a 5. Yeah, we look like we're trying to cross down on the on the EMA. I still would like to see us come up here and close this gap on the Qs though. All right, so Akeem, yesterday I took a 455 call on SMCI, just closed out with a nice profit. Let me see how SMCI is doing. Okay. You said a 450. Oh, that's kind of close to the money. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. All right, so looks like SPY may be, yeah, the SPY is about to get a cross right here on the EMAs. All right, let's check the movement on the SPY and on the Qs. So the Qs is up 1.8 or 1 point, almost 2, and then the SPY is up half of that. So looking at the SPY, we got to close below our level. Let me look at the options. All right, I want to see us close below. I want to see something below this 573.40 level before I do anything. What's going on with the Estee Lauder? Hey, I'm going to have to check that on my phone real quick. I want to see both of these just so I can... Okay, Estee Lauder's finally popping up. Here, let's see. I don't see anything necessarily affecting Estee Lauder, but I think it's just overall bullishness. Right now, we do have have different Fed members speaking, so there is no telling what they're saying, but it may be sounding very bullish. All right, so we're still kind of. All right, so we're kind of holding a little bit at this level. I mean, we haven't necessarily got any blue candles, nothing signaling a reversal. I would love to, get a cross right here on this candle, come back up, and then try to, continue the trend down. But we'll kind of see. All right. It keeps going up, and I keep not pulling. Oh yeah, I would. That's one I like for the long term. Like Estee Lauder right now at these levels, they pay dividends, and they're like severely undervalued in my opinion. Like in my opinion, they're like at least like maybe $180 stock. At least. But and then it's like if you let it get back to its value and then consider the dividends it's gonna pay out. Yeah, that's if I had more money, I'd definitely be adding that to my portfolio. But there's so many good deals right now. All right. I think I'm about to get in on the SPY to the downside. Let's see. All right, so on the small account, I'm going for a 572 put. I paid 58 for it. Let's see if we actually got in about right there. It'd be nice if we end up closing this gap, but yeah, I grabbed a daily contract, so we'll have to see how that ends up turning out. See if we can get some continued momentum. Good morning. SPY keeping me green. You got calls, puts on the SPY? Let's move that about right there. All right, and then got the Qs right here. All right, still selling off on the Qs. I think in the money is all the way down here on the SPY, but the gap fill is down here. So get if we come in fill that gap, that'll be cool. I'd love to come straight away, fill in that gap, and then maybe take back off for the rest of the day. Natalie, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. All right, so let's see. All right, so we got 71% said we're closing green, 29% said we're closing red, and hey, no break evens. Okay. Very decisive today. Like it. All right, so it looks like we may be possibly forming support right here. So, yeah, on the Qs from about 492 to about 491. Here, let me see what this looks like on a. Yeah, we'll still keep riding this for now. We got a cross to the downside officially on the 5 minute on the SPY. And then on the Qs, one thing I didn't watch for was we could get a pullback to this EMA first. I think I got in like right at 15 minutes. All right, which EMA are you using? So the blue is the 13 EMA and the orange is a 48 EMA. So let's see. So yeah, I'll still watch on the 2 for now on the SPY. Here, let me. It's just Wes. Good morning. Good luck, bro. Appreciate you, family. Appreciate you. All right, so here, I want to check PCE, see how we're looking this morning. Oh, wait, that's OCE. Oh, so we're way down here on the call to put ratio. This would be a good day. Like, since we're all the way down here, this would be a good day for them to push the market down since puts are lowest they've been since the 20th of August. Yeah, this would be a really good time for the market makers to sell off the market. All right, back to looking at the Qs. All right, we got the Qs selling off up here. You can drop back down to the 5 minute. All right, yeah, making new lows on the Qs. Looks like it's coming close to crossing on the EMAs. All right, what was the strike you got? I got a 572. So right now I'm actually down on it. I didn't guess I didn't get in at the right price. I bought in like right in here. And it hasn't made progress. The Qs has made progress, but the SPY has not. But yeah, we have this gap filled down to about 571. So if we come and do anything with that, and that would be cool. But right now I'm hoping we can get some momentum for me to be able to take this trade. All right, had a 926 call sold yesterday morning. Got back in yesterday. Are you talking about on the SPY or what are you what call do you have, Rick? I know if you had a call that probably did well, but I'm just curious what you had a call on. All right, so yeah, we're selling off more on the Qs, more on the SPY. Okay. All right, cool. All right, yeah, so we're getting some selling pressure. Okay, the SPY is trying to hold this level right here, so I guess the SPY is a little bit more of a leader. Think the market will sell off after Jerome Powell's speech today. Hold on, let's check the time. I feel like he might be speaking right now. Maybe I should put him on. Let me see. What is it? Oh. So Jerome Powell. Okay, so it says Fed Chair Powell speaking. Like right now, so he started. Hold on. Oh, he started like 10 minutes before the market opened. Then we get pending home sales in like 9 minutes. Yeah, today's a pretty busy day. All this going on right here. So yeah, we're doing some selling off. Let me see what this looks like on a 5. All right, it looks a little better on a 5, but I need to see us make some progress, or I'm gonna have to like tighten this up. Let's see what we look like on a 10. Looking all right on a 10 too. 15. Still looking all right there. See how Nvidia's doing real quick. Oh, wrong. Want to check it on this side. So Nvidia's still in the uptrend. Let me just run through and look at everything. So we got AMD still in this uptrend going wild. Tesla just crossed to the downside. We said Nvidia. We got Meta that just crossed to the downside, just on the 5-minute right now, but that's pointing the downside. PayPal going crazy right now. Apple crossed to the downside. Palantir. Oh wait, yeah, Palantir selling off. Nothing too crazy, but it's selling off. IWM with the little life breathed into it today. Hey, Neo. Here, let's zoom out and get a look at Neo a little bit. Dang, they pop up to 620. Oh no, they gapped up from like 569. These Chinese stocks still doing their thing. And then we got the Dixie. It's running up right now. All right, so let's pull the Qs back up and let's go back to a 5. All right, so we're just right here building liquidity. Let's see if we can keep on moving. So we're over here trying to sell off, but we're not selling off because we got this cross to the downside on the SPY, cross to the downside on the Qs. We got pending home sales in 6 minutes. Yeah, let's take a look at MU too. Wanted to pull that up. MU popped up to like 114. They gapped up huge yesterday. They gapped up from 95, yeah, all the way up to trading up 111. They're up 16%. Okay, we're trying to sell off. Okay, let's go SPY. Let's go SPY. Hey, give me 1 second. I need to measure something real quick. Hey, I'm here though. I'm here. Just had to step away from my screen. Hey, I'm hoping the SPY is still coming down. Coming down, selling off. Alright, got what I needed to. Alright. I don't know, it's still trying to move. It's trying. Alright, let's see. Let me pull up the cues back over here. Go back to a 5. Alright, so we've officially crossed on the cues. Right here. Alright, let's see. Come in. Yeah, it's really trying to hold at this level. Hold on, I have to change something. Yeah, it's really trying to hold up right here. So yeah, I'm in a SPY put because we got this cross. Today I was playing using the EMA. And there's also this gap fill down here to 571. And the PCE was kind of low. And then also, we can probably zoom out. Let's see. Yeah, we were overbought too. Not that that necessarily means anything has to happen with that, but there's a lot of pointing to downside. I was trying to get oh yeah, I'm done with FFIE. I'm done. I was that's like yeah, that's straight up a meme stock right there. We can take a look at it, but yeah, me myself. Oh yeah, that's a pop right there. That even come from? Oh, I forgot they did a stock split. I was about to say, or no, they did a reverse stock split. I was gonna say why when it gets so high. All right, so looks like I'm about to get stopped out of this SPY put. See how we hold at this EMA. But yeah, it looks like I'm about to get stopped out. See if we hold up. Let me turn off this. Okay, you said what about PDD, Pendle? I don't ever really trade this personally. So everything, oh no, it's not. All right, so didn't get stopped out of the SPY put, but still want to watch this a little closer. Want to check the market structure on it. This liquidity up here is a kind of a good sign. I want to see where this candle closes though. All right, so well, I want to watch this, the close of this candle. See, this candle is a battle right here. All right, you just took a call on the SPY. Hey, it very well could be time to get a call. What time frame are you looking at, Rick? Well, actually, hold up. So right here, I mean, I haven't necessarily gotten like a full confirmation. So it's like normally if I run a lower time frame and I were looking for my confirmation to like play my sweep of liquidity and get in for the SPY for like on the lowest time frame, I would look for a complete candle close above the lower high. So if we were to break this down, this was the high at one point, then we got our lower low over here. Here, let me slide this over so we can actually see it. We got our lower low over here, then lower high. So I would need a newer candle to close above this kind of 573.68 level. I would need a candle close above that before I went in for upside. But yeah, I do want to start seeing candles close below here because being stuck in this range right here is no bueno. So here, let me all right, let's see. Okay, thanks, that's good feedback. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so on the 10-minute, it looks like we came up, touched that, and now making more progress. Man, I'm kind of hungry. I might have to go in the kitchen and make some. Here, I'll take a look at Pinduoduo later. I want to just focus on these right now. I notice when I'm trying to do too much, it doesn't play out well. All right, making a little, well, kind of making progress, but I want to see some candles close below. Let's see if we can even get one on the 2-minute. But good thing is we got this EMA moving down. Let's see how it looks on a 5. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is the momentum I need, and now I feel like after this slows, I can take some profit. All right, so I'm up like 10%. Let me drop down to a 1 because I'm really just trying to take some momentum and then just get out with the win. Oh, they bought that up so fast. We need them to just push it down. All right, let's get a close below. Got 3, 2, 1. All right, we closed below. That's good. That's good. Let's continue making progress. If you want to come close the gap right now, I will not be mad. All right, so moving up a little bit. Let's keep making candles. All right, let's see. Up like 7%. All right, man, if you grabbed $51. So one thing you could do is look at kind of a percentage for a stop loss. So say maybe you don't want to go down $25 or you don't want to go down more than like 33%. If you set it at 50, the most you'll lose on that trade is $25. So it really just kind of depends on you in the trade. But I also like to look at what do I think is going to actually occur, or like what kind of movements I think the stock's going to occur. I would need to look at it more to actually give you numbers. But as of right now, it's like I take kind of into effect like kind of what I think is going to happen. Because sometimes you can set a stop loss and it'll actually just go straight towards your stop loss. So sometimes I like to watch it in the beginning. I never make plays based on VWAP pretty much. Like never. I think I did that early on. I didn't really like it because they say it'll usually make like a move towards the VWAP, but that doesn't always happen. It really, I don't like the VWAP that much personally. Like no offense to the VWAP. Also, what's up, Oliver? Good morning. Welcome. Happy to have you here, man. But no, I don't personally use the VWAP. I feel like I have like a video or two about it on my channel. I feel like those videos are so trash in my opinion. Like, I feel like you can tell whenever I'm making something because someone asked for it versus when I actually use it. I was like, I do not really use the VWAP, so. Hey, hope you learned something, huh, Cakes? Hope you learned something. Bro, any advice I've been getting in? Hold on, I gotta like watch this. This is the thing I don't like about 0 day to expirations. It's like, I wanna continue the momentum, but no, I'm still in it. It's like I didn't get the best strike. Or it's like I got the best I could. But they're playing with this. Let me pull up the PCE over here. I'm still I haven't forgot about you, Vibe with Chills. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss out. All right, so we got the PC trying to run up. Want this to stay nice and low down here so they feel free to sell it off or sell the market off. It's like if we can get below 572, that'll make things a lot easier for me. All right, let's see. Hold on. Move this back over to the Qs over here. Hold on, that looks like it hit. All right, so dang. All right, so this was like an old level. I'm really trying to ride this right now. Yeah, I'm finding this price action to be not ideal. Let me see this on a 5-minute. I mean, we're still selling off. Let's see a 10. Still making progress. This is kind of like one of those patience warnings. I don't like when I'm trading with so little, I don't like holding the wrist this long. All right, let's see if I can using the RSI and the MACD, I would say the MACD I kind of like it. I don't necessarily trade like that, but I like I say, it's viable. I like the MACD because it shows the volume. The crosses of like the signal line is kind of similar to the crosses of the EMA. So you see that and you see the volume. And I would say it's kind of viable. The only thing I don't love about it is that it's an oscillator, so the data kind of lags. I mean, it's kind of the same for the EMAs as well too. But yeah, that's the main thing I don't love about it. It's like the information is kind of a little behind, so it's like it'll be like, okay, it's time for this to happen, but it's like you need to get in. So ultimately, the best thing is going to be to look at the candles. Sometimes the EMAs just serve as more of the guide. I personally like the reason I like the EMAs is because of the fact that they're there. It's like me seeing them kind of makes me think, hey, what else is there? Like, what fib is there? Is there? Then we pull back to this level. What makes this significant? These averages kind of play out. They usually end up usually these EMAs end up lining up with something else that I would find if I had them turned off. So it just kind of keeps my mind to the area. It's like I wouldn't just trade on the EMAs alone, but it's because of all the other stuff that I have learned and I know that kind of gives them more validity to me. Whereas with the MACD is down below, so it's not showing levels up here on the chart. But I would say, like, when it comes to the crossing of the EMAs and the crossing of the RSI, they're going to be very similar. But these are the most helpful to me because of the things they are potentially connected to. Cruise lines flying up. Good info. I'm still like, y'all are giving me a lot to look into after, this we kind of get a slowing of momentum. I mean, I feel like the momentum is kind of slow, but we're still moving. Let me see if I can find some sort of trend on the day real quick. I feel like we've been going long enough to kind of have a trend. I feel a little bit more comfortable whenever I can when there's actually like an established clear-cut trend, and it's like, oh yeah, we're still respecting it. Where am I trend? Oh, hold on, let me move that out the way. We'll see. Let's go to a 10. That just like cuts right through it. It's like we got that larger drop at open, and then here, let's go to a 2. See if we can do something like that. Maybe something like that. Let's see. Yeah, we'll see how that holds up. Looks kind of all right. Not as. All right, so let me go back to the 2 and try to extend this. Yeah, we'll watch the 2 today. And we've kind of, like looking at the 2, we've kind of been respecting on the 2 anyway. So we'll see if we can ride this today. We set an alert on that. And then, yeah, while I have that alert up, I feel a little bit better. Come through, answer some questions. Okay, so the Q's moving now. Let's see if we can come close this gap down here. All right, so let's see. All right, so I'm not sure if you're still here, Vibes with Chills, but bro, any advice? I've been getting in plays with a direct direction, but then I get stopped out. But if I wouldn't have stopped out about an hour later, I'd be in nice profit. So that is how the market works. They are trying to get you stopped out. They are trying to like get you out of your plays. It's like it's been happening to me a lot. I feel like it's been getting a lot worse lately too. So it's definitely tough. That's something you have to deal with. All right, so honestly, the best thing you can really do in that situation is widen your stop. But if you're widening your stop, it's kind of tough with the options. If you're not getting time on your options, it's going to be a struggle. But also that's going to make them cost more money. So the easier thing to do is get more time, but I know it's hard because it's more money. And then also whenever it's more time and it costs more money, your profit, like your risk to reward ratio, gets thrown out of whack. So it's kind of tough. That's why I want to move to futures, but maybe look to that like next year or something. All right, so let's see. What else do we have? Oh, also, hey, this is your friendly reminder. There is a like button down there. It does enjoy being pressed, smashed, changed, Just want to bring that to y'all's attention. All right, so let's see what else we got here. So no, I'm still in the SPY trade. I'm not like watching it too closely. As long as we're below this trend line and as long as we're below these EMAs, I'm gonna try to ride it. Hopefully we come in the money. If we can get in the first couple hours of the day, it should should end up being profitable. All right. So let's see. Cruise lines flying up. Check CCL. Yeah, we can take a look at CCL. Yeah, that thing is flying. Hold up. Let's see. Oh yeah, they look like they hit this 48 EMA on the 4 hour. But yeah, it's looking nice. That's a nice pop right there. Probably come up there and test that high. All right. Loving the 5 minute. If I stayed on 1 minute, I'd be so yeah, there's partially a reason I like shift through the time frames. First off, I'm trading a daily, so I need to I want to be more reactive, so kind of see what's going on the lower time frames. But yeah, when I am on these lower time frames, I also keep in mind that sometimes things are actually happening on a higher time frame. I feel like today the 2 minute has been the best for me. Like you see, it's even respecting the 2 minute EMAs. I think this 48 EMA on the 2 is about the same as the 13 on the 5. So look, if we look, oh hold on, if we look at the 5 on the 13, you can see, oh, it actually hit both of them. Okay, so they were kind of lined up. So I guess they were in sync right there. But the two is looking all right to me today. It's not always going to be the same thing every day for me though. Vibes with chills. Word. Thanks for that insight. Glad to hear I'm not the only one. Oh yeah, you're definitely not. And like, there are some videos on my channel that I would say are older. I'm not gonna lie to you. Trading options used to be easier than it is now. There used to be a point. I think when I first started trading options, it's like options used to be way less expensive. Like you used to be able to get more time for less money. So I legit, like when I was in college, like I dropped out of nursing school and then like I switched to nutrition, right? And it's like whenever I would need money for something, I would buy options contract with like a month of time. I would wait a couple hours for it to move in favor. And then it's like after it did that, it's like, okay, I got like $200. Let me do this or let me do this or whatever. And it's like I was able to pay for things like that just because, oh, the market was just easy. But now it costs like a lot more money to do things, and then you get all these crazy violent swings. And I wish I realized how easy things were back then. Maybe I wouldn't have taken it for granted, and I would have actually tried to grow it a lot more instead of just using it as a money printer, because that's kind of how I was using it. And okay, yeah, looks like we're making our way to close this gap. Kind of nice, but yeah. All right. Also, be more disciplined on your buy-in price. Set your target, and if it don't pick you up, don't chase. Honestly, very very true there. Cause the better your entry, like getting better entries will improve your trade overall. Cause it's like I got in right here. It wasn't the best. Okay, yeah, we're making a little bit of a move. Let's go. Let's go. Hold up. All right, so we're up on it 27%. Here, let me drop down to a 1, see how we're... Oh, wait. Let me drop down to a 1, see how we're hugging on this EMA. Because I really just like... I want to... Really just want to see how we're doing on this. Want to see if this is something I can ride. I want to get out. I don't want to get out too early, but I want to say, okay, it crossed over this, so I'm going to get out or whatever. Here, let's see how we're doing on Here, let's drop down to a lower time frame on the Qs. All right, so the Qs on the 15, they just crossed below the 48. Yeah, I think on the Qs we're coming to test this 488 on the SPY. Hopefully we come test 571. Let me jump up to the 15, see if we're looking at anything like the Qs. Yeah, we're falling. I wouldn't say we're falling as prettily as the Qs, but hold up. My card got used at HEB. I think my wife's at HEB. Okay, I got a alert that Tesla's crossing a trend line. Let's check that out real quick. All right, so Tesla's coming in to close this gap. Where's that trend line I drew? I can see it, but I think TradingView needs to update or something. Sometimes. I'm not sure if it's TradingView or my computer, but sometimes it can't keep up. And there's like a trend line that should be right here, but it just takes some time to load. Oh, dang. I need to text someone back. All right. Awesome. Should I be taking longer trades or shorter? That's going to come down to you. I'm going to say for me, like what I am most successful in is taking longer trades, but it's going to come down to like your psychology, your lifestyle, how you do things. When I say I'm more successful taking the longer trades though, I do need to, like for me to do that, I do need to, what was I going to say? I do need to make sure I'm busy. I do need to fill my time with something. So if I'm taking the longer trades, first off, I'm going to have some sort of trend that I'm following. I'm going to have some sort of target that I'm looking for. So looking here, we have a trend. So I would set my alert on this trend line. And then it's like, okay, I would probably set another alert once my target was achieved. And it's like, say we either cross and I have my trend line there. And it's like, okay, I'm out of the trade. Or we come hit my profit target. Okay, I'm out of the trade. Yeah, Tesla is flushing. That's good. I'm out of my put that I was in yesterday. Like I ended up closing that towards the end of the day yesterday because when I was looking at it, my trend line was actually not even, I think my trend line was in the wrong spot. I think something weird, and let me show y'all. Like on TradingView, you can actually move a tool by pressing like the arrow key. So notice like this trend line is moving up because I'm pressing the up arrow. So because of that, I think I had it like lined up a weird way. And because of that, I had like part of my thesis was, oh, we broke this trend line, but we didn't break the trend line. We just bounced off of it. So it's like my thesis was wrong on that Tesla trade yesterday because, I don't know, I guess I like pushed my trend line. But I was like, hold up, that doesn't even line up. Like where, Why was I drawing my trend line like that? However, Tesla Flush going to play it before the. Yeah, that's sometimes I get out of touch with the news. I heard something about a 1010, that event on the 10th. Honestly, that's probably going to be like a buy the rumor, sell the news event. But actually, you don't know. Maybe we run into it or run up into it. It's like I can see Tesla. We'll kind of see how we close over. I think the month closes out on Monday or Tuesday next week. I want to see how we close out the month on Tesla. If we close above certain levels, I think we can run. No, yeah, I want them to flush everything. Let them flush it all so we can have a huge revival. Here, let's check the PCE again. Yeah, that's like the lowest it's been in a while, so it would be a good day. Even if they wait till it runs up, the puts run up to the call to put ratio runs up here. Hey, that should still be plenty of movement. All right, so we're kind of making ground a little bit on this put. Let's see. I mean, up 27%, but I'm feeling more comfortable as we are getting closer to it being in the money. I think break even would actually be somewhere. Here, let me get a line for break even. Break even would be right here. All right, let's pull. All right, Meta's back to break even. They were up pretty big, market open. Yeah, Tesla's breaking that trend line. Okay, my trend line came back for Tesla finally. All right. Can you please show me an uptrend and a downtrend, please? All right, so I'm going to show you this is a downtrend. This is an uptrend. Now, to quickly explain it to you, uptrend, so say you have the chart, you can actually kind of see it here. Let's say we start from right here. Notice kind of goes up, goes like this. So right here you have a low, right here you have a high. Then it pulls back a little bit. So now this is a new low, and this one is higher than the past one. So we have a high, and then we have a higher low. Then we get another high. So we have a high that is higher than the previous and a high over here. So this is, you get a higher low and a higher high. As if you continue to have higher lows and higher highs, that is going to be an uptrend. A downtrend is going to consist of, like, if we look over here, if we look here and then kind of move down this way, we have a high over here, and then we make a low, and then right here we have a lower high, and then we kind of pull back and make a slightly lower low, and then we kind of trade sideways, but then we make another high over here, and then we make another low and another high, and then we're still like moving towards a low. Really just getting lower highs and lower lows, that is going to be a downtrend. And then there is also, if you get equal highs and equal lows, this is going to be referred to as consolidation or trading sideways. So there's your quick lesson on trends. Hey, no problem, no problem. Just do it now. Oh, I feel like your name is kind of like a little demanding. I don't know. I don't know whether I feel offended or if I should disregard that. Frankie the Farmer. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Oh no, don't. Nah, that's just your name. I understand. It's just a name. It's very commanding though. It could be inspiring. It's either inspiring or commanding. The Teach Me to Fish Trading and Investing Community. Oh, that sounds like a good community to be a part of. Teach Me to Fish. Yo, I haven't caught a fish since I was in like high school. Just a random thought. Think I'm going fishing, but I haven't caught a fish since high school. All right, so it's looking like we are starting to. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and cut out here. Whoa, I'm negative on this. Hold up. Let me see how we're holding up on it. Hold on. Oh, we still have this trend line right here. But let me see how we're looking on the 5. Because, no, yeah, I'll watch on the 5 for now. Yeah, they're not making this easy for me. Bro, I gotta get out on the water, bro. I was in Portugal for like a solid 6 months or 8 months. So I was out on the water. I had all the big fish. Like I've had fish swimming at my feet and everything. Yeah, it looks like it might be. We'll have to see. So yeah, right here we have a low. If it comes above like 23.18, like if we get a close above that, that's technically a higher high, and that's like hey, we need to get out. Here, let's actually move the stop loss too. We're not going to let that go anymore. But we'll probably have to move that even though we got in way up there. So yeah, have to see where we close right here. If we close above this right here, we for sure need to get out. But if we just continue to sell off, then we're good to keep riding. But yeah, the SPY appears to be turning around right now. We'll have to see. Azores Island. Oh yeah, I've been to Azores. Yeah, I got like here. Let me see. I spent like, I think I spent like 4 or 5 days out there. I might have some stuff on my Instagram. Let's see. No, I don't. But I got some stuff from a source. I have like so much Portugal I need to put on my Instagram. I haven't like really posted anything. All right, hold on. Oh, we got like a minute left on. Okay, we hit my trend line. Think I'm gonna have to get out. It's crazy that I was up on this and now I'm gonna take an L. That's just the way it works. All right, so I got out for 42. I mean, I'm probably should have waited for the close of the candle, but yeah, I'm out. We'll see how this candle closes. Oh, you said that's where I'm from, and all your friends Azores. That's cool. What island? I think I was on São Miguel. Yeah, so it looks like, yeah, this might be a point to ride some upside on the SPY potentially if we get a break here. All right, we got a candle close. Here, let's look on the 2. I wouldn't say that's like official yet. I want to get like a candle close above. Okay, I haven't been out to, what's it, Terceira Island? But yeah, Azores is cool. I love it out there. Are you still out in Azores? All right, so honestly, it looks like the trend might be continuing. We'll have to see, but I'm done for the Robin Hood today. But I might. There's no telling that. Oh yeah. Also, just an update on the Robin Hood. Not doing so hot on the Robin Hood. I think after all the L's, down 46%. It's at $54 right now. No, I'm in California. Okay, dang. That's a big difference right there. I know California is expensive, and I know the dollar goes so far in the source. That's kind of wild. So yeah, Tesla does keep coming down. Let's see. Honestly, this is a good. This actually. Here, I'm gonna go in on a Tesla put. Actually, let me see where some targets are. Or let me go up to the 15 real quick first. Oh, actually, nah. The first place I would look for here. Let me go to a 1 hour. The first place I would really watch for it to pull back to is 252. I'm not gonna go in on a Tesla call. But if it can like get below 250, I like the idea of 240. But yeah, I'm not gonna grab a put on Tesla. Alright, so the SPY is still trying to make its way down. Let me see how it's looking on the 2, just for future reference. Alright, so honestly, right here we did get a change of character. I'm gonna delete this now. But we did get a change of character. So right here we had a high, then we had a low, and right here we put in a higher high. So if this low doesn't come below, here, let me move it for you. If we make a low and it's not below this 250 or 572.56, we're in an uptrend on the SPY now. But yeah, Tesla looks like it came and tested the 40-80 EMA. We'll have to see how it responds there. So we'll come back and look at the SPY on the 2-minute to see how that market structure holds up. But I want to check out some things. How is it even possible to gap like this? We got on the 15, on the SPY, we gapped from, it says from Wednesday to Thursday, we got from 570.63 to, first off, we've gapped up. Wait, no, that's Wednesday to Wednesday. Okay, there must have been some earnings announced right there. And then from there today we gapped up to 573. Actually, one thing I want to do is I want to take a fib and draw it there. See if it started from there. I mean, we're at the fib level right now. And then we just move down. So ideally, maybe we potentially retrace to about where we saw this resistance at, if we're going to continue to the downside. So yeah, I'll leave that there and see how we do for the day. All right, just got out of NVIDIA put. How'd they do? How'd that go? I mean, depending on where you got in, that was good money. All right, so yeah, we'll watch for the SPY to, here, coming back to the 2 minute. Yeah, we definitely put in, we got like a change of character because we got the lower or higher high and we put in a higher low. So yeah, we'll see. And we'll probably get another higher high here. We'll probably get another break of this trend line. So there's a good chance, I mean, Tesla doesn't have to move with the market, but it's a good chance this was the short-term bottom. But here, let's move to a 15-minute on everything, and let's see what we see. So now we can come up, we could also potentially retest this right here. So we can retest this area here. If we keep running, we can, here, let me move that out of the way. All right, I see something about crude oil. Low key, I don't trade, I don't like trade crude oil stocks, so how would I look at crude oil? Just out of curiosity. Is there like a ticker that we can look at? Honestly, right now, it still looks like we're kind of respecting this this trend line. Maybe it's a little fake out. Let's see. Let's go back to a 2 minute. Oh, WTI. Yeah, very true. Went well, got in after it went down from resistance. Okay, that's good. All right, so the SPY looks like it's trying to did a little fake out. Because now it made a new lower low. So that's exactly why the market's tricky right there. So it kind of, this trend we drew is kind of respected. We didn't really get a official break, but yeah, I got. This is exactly how the market makers work. They know what everyone's looking at, and it's like, if you're being responsible with your trades, hey, they like to run it up on you. It's like when you have a larger account, you can take more chances like that, but with what I was using, that wasn't happening. Honestly, we could kind of look to be range bound in this area right here now, potentially. Let's see, from right here to kind of where I have this one, they could kind of pin it in this range and kind of mess with everyone. We'll see if we actually pull up and get above this trend line. But that's kind of what I'm thinking would happen. All right, so let's see. Meta is down to 565 from yesterday. I still had Meta puts and I was like down so large on them. I think I would need to redraw this trend line because I would say the trend line is solid. Let me go up to a 4 hour. Yeah, I'm gonna move up to like a 5 on that. Yeah, they still be getting me with these tricks sometimes. All right, so Meta's selling off. All right, let's get a. All right, so we're gonna check out Derive AI again. Yesterday, they made that call on AMD. It did what it said. Did even more. I'm gonna see if anything is interesting on here. Just so y'all know, if y'all are interested, Derive is currently. Oh, you said Tesla. What's going on with Tesla? I mean, Tesla looks like they're beginning to break. Honestly, if we can get a retest of this trend line, we can leave. We can leave Tesla. We might be able to find an entry for a put. Because looking at them on a 4 hour, it looks like it could. They could pull back even more. It's like, and they. Oh no, they don't. But they look like they could still pull back even more. Actually, I feel like I'd rather just get up, play upside on Tesla for now. So I'll wait till they pull back. There's a demand zone. Actually, they already tapped into that one. So there is a demand zone on Tesla. See about right here. So if Tesla wants to come, if I see Tesla back at this 240 area, that's a potential buy. But what I really love, actually, I do my best trading whenever I go to, I just set my alerts for the extremes. So the extreme demand I see would be anywhere from like this 235 to, dang, this is very tough to watch the SPY just fall like this. It kind of broke my trend line. A little annoying, but actually it technically didn't on the, hold on, let me see. Let me look on the 2 and the 5. Okay, so it kind of barely did on the 2. Yeah, I was trying to be responsible. Dang, I'm sad. All right, so that's probably going to go close the gap. But it is what it is with that. What was I saying with Tesla? Yeah, being responsible. With Tesla, I like calls from this area, or if they want to pull back. Like if I get a lineup on in this area from the notice we have the trend kind of started over here the last time. So not when it touched over here, but when it touched the last time, like over here, this is a good area to pick up. And then if we can get that to kind of line up with this 48 EMA on the 4 hour, dang. Now the SPY wants to fall. You playing tricks. All right, so had I just looked at this 48 EMA on the 2 minute, it would have been cool. All right, I'm in India. Crude oil you view. Profit. Crude oil you view. I profits 62 USD going. Yeah, so I like the idea of playing Tesla for upside once it pulls back enough. But yeah, if the market wants to just sell off, I'm cool with that too. I still have downside on the Q, not the Qs, Meta. All right, so back to what I was saying about Derive AI. So I want to see if they have anything interesting here. Let me try to come here and refresh, go back to the watch list page, see if there's. All right, so the major indices are showing mixed performance, with large cap stocks relatively stable and small caps showing signs of recovery. The market sentiment is cautiously optimistic with moderate volatility levels. Upcoming events, including the Fed meeting and key economic data releases such as retail sales, inflation reports, could. Okay. All right, so trending symbols, we got MU. Here, let's check out Baba real quick. Dang, we're selling off. All right, so we're about to have that gap closed on the SPY. Dang. I pretty much called it, but they faked me out. Y'all can't see me right here, but I'm shaking my head. Nvidia, yeah, the whole market is wild. They got me. All right, back to here. Let's see. So here we got MU, Baba, AMD, Meta. All right, let's see. Do I have Meta on here? Let's check Meta. All right, so Meta is currently trading at. Where they at? Might need to refresh that. Okay, we'll get rid of that. Let me refresh this page. I want to see if they give like a. Yesterday they called like a specific price with AMD, and that thing hit. Okay, Deutsche Bank, Meta. Let's see what. That's not what I was trying to do. See if they say anything with Tesla. Stocks upcoming third quarter. Blah blah. Given high volatility, retail options traders could consider a short-term bullish strategy like a bull call spread, or neutral strategy like a straddle or. However, be cautious of potential price swings and manage risk accordingly, especially if Tesla fails to meet delivery estimates or experiences negative news surrounding robo-taxi event. All right, what else we got on here? Let's check Baba. All right, so they got, yes, yeah, they definitely got us. Sold the puts early, had the trend line there, and depending on what time frame, if we were looking on the 5, it didn't even break, but on the 2, it just barely, and it wasn't even official. But yeah, I was trying to be cautious. Do you think okay, let me show you what I have on Nvidia, because I was looking at puts from open. I mean, but there was just so much to trade that I didn't. All right, so looking at Nvidia, one thing I kind of said was this might be a weekly. What I drew this on, let's see. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it was a 4-hour, who knows. But we have this trend on Nvidia to the downside that has kind of been respecting this trend line. And I was saying once we touch it, it'd be a good point to, either a good point for a breakout or a pullback. So looking right here, I'm not sure if there's necessarily anything to the downside. Right now, I would say just riding into about 122 would be the furthest I looked right now. But yeah, that's all I would say for now. And then let's see. Yeah, let me go back to derive. Bullish call spreads. Let's see what we say about the SPY. All right, we're good for now. So yeah, so SPY is coming back to test this EMA. So we'll have to see. Yeah, we're selling off right now. We closed the gap, but technically we are now approaching a demand zone. So 4-hour demand. Let's see the 1 hour. Also in a 1 hour demand. Yeah, we've closed that gap. Let me see how we're doing on Meta. We broke that trend line. I'm a little conflicted. This seems like a good spot to grab a call now. Just looking at things. Overall trend. Let's zoom out a little bit. See, the overall trend is to the upside. And the trend is your friend. We're still making higher highs and higher lows. Here, let's see. Yeah, we're still making higher highs and higher lows. I think it's confusing depending on how many stocks you're watching. It's times like this that make me want to just kind of focus on one. But yeah, right now this is a good little demand zone we're in. We'll see if we actually buy up and get demand from here. Dang, that's kind of wild. They got me up here at 573.33. Then ran it to my target. Honestly, I feel like I need to kind of just step away from the charts and just go do something else for now. Just because of this L I took right here. It's like it did what I wanted it to do, but poor execution. Should you buy SPY call? That's for you to determine. So right now, I'm gonna say they are in a demand zone. Maybe if you hold on. Depends on your outlook. They are in a demand zone though. It's like yeah, they're in a demand zone. They put in a low, but honestly, first, I would want to see a change in character before. You'll see it on the lower time frames before you see it on the higher ones. So you got a high here. You got a low here. Maybe if you get a higher high, like a candle close on a high, making a higher high, that would be like your first signal. But yeah, we're in a demand zone, so there's potential right there for us to buy up from here. But we're also still below the trend line. So ultimately it comes down to kind of what you think. Today is very volatile. Here, let me check the PCE again. I mean, honestly, they hadn't even ran the PCE up that crazy. So honestly, I would say there is room to fall. But yeah, there's a lot of room to fall. So depending on what time frame you're on, kind of depends. Yeah, but on a higher time frame, or even on a 15-minute, this looks like a good spot for a call, kind of. Yeah, we haven't necessarily crossed on the 15, but we did on the 5. Yeah, we're buying up a little bit on some stuff. But I'm gonna call it a day right here. I need to like step away from the charts for a little bit. I might do a little trading towards the end of the day. I don't think I'll stream, but if I do, if I see something good, I will post in the Discord. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this morning stream. I will catch you guys tomorrow for a 0 DTE Friday. Should be a good one. Hold on, let's see what we have for tomorrow real quick. Yeah, we got core PCE price index, consumer sentiment. Yeah, that's going to do it for the day. All right, so yeah, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Hey, let's get this bread. Don't let the market wear you out today. If you need to take a break, take a break. That's what I'm doing. And yeah, Matthew Mayo signing off, and I want